Hey, greetings travelers, and welcome back to Traveling Guru. I'm your host, Dennis Fouts, where we take an insider look at travel and tourism. This week, we are looking at the 10 things that every first-time guest to Walt Disney World must know for 2019 to 2020. The Disney experience. Hey, for the first-time visitors to Walt Disney World, the trip can seem daunting and exhausting, but it doesn't need to be. From advice about dinner reservations to the park's new stroller restrictions, these tips and tricks can help you save time before, during, and after your trip to make the most magical place on Earth. Well, if you're ready, I'm ready. Hey, let's go check out the mouse. Number one is to check out the My Disney Experience app. Now, before you board that plane or pack the car for the trip, you'll want to download the My Disney Experience app. In fact, after you make your reservation, you'll want to do this. You'll be able to see park hours, any Fastpass and dining reservations you've made, including character and meet and greet locations, and so much more. It can even be used as your room key if you're staying at a Disney Resort hotel. Number two is make your Fastpass and reservations as early as possible. If you're staying at one of Disney's hotels, you can start making your Fastpass reservations 60 days prior to check-in. For those staying elsewhere, reservations drop from 60 days to 30 days before your adventure begins. And if there's a chance you may forget, hey, set an alarm on your phone to remind you, because things like Slinky, Dog Dash, and Flight of Passage always go quickly. And number three, reserve your dining experience early. All dining reservations can be made 180 days out from your trip. Those special experiences that you don't want to miss, like character meals, California Grill, or Be Our Guest, should always be the first priority. If you're unable to find any availability, you honestly keep trying. Because what I've learned over the years is people will sometimes cancel reservations as their vacations get closer. And number four, hey, stay at a Disney Resort hotel. And not only are you closer to all of the magic, but you also get some extra benefits like complimentary transportation, early Fastpass reservation availability, and you get extra hours at the park. Now, there are 3 different resort categories that allows guests to choose the one that works for their family. Those categories are Deluxe. This is the best Disney has to offer, often found closer to the parks and with much more amenities. Then we have Moderate. Moderate can be found scattered throughout the property and generally offer a wide range of themes. And then finally, Value. Value is just your standard rooms. Best for those who really only need a place to shower and sleep, since they'll be at the parks all day anyway. And number 5, certain things need to be left behind. Before heading to the parks, check your bags one last time for any prohibited items. Disney does not allow any firearms or weapons, fireworks, drones, selfie sticks, or noisemakers. You should also measure your stroller. As of 2019, those larger than 31 inches in width and 52 inches in length are prohibited. Think of these as your double wide strollers. It's not getting through. Stroller wagons are also prohibited. And number 6, what are extra magic hours? Those staying at a Disney Resort hotel are afforded the added benefit of extra magic hours. This is access to the park outside of the normal operating hours. These additional hours vary, generally starting 1 hour prior to the park opening or extending 2 hours after closing. The best way to ensure you don't miss the opportunity is to download the My Disney Experience app, my number 1, and check the park time features. And number 7, and probably the most important as a dad who has gone to Walt Disney World many times, is you really need to take breaks throughout the day. As you probably assume, the park gets extremely busy midday. Well, our best advice is to start the fun early and stay late if you're able. Florida can get extremely hot, especially in the summer. So it's always a good idea to take a break and head back to your resort in the afternoon. Not only will this keep you rested and refreshed for the evening, but it's also a much needed break from the controlled chaos surrounding you. And number 8, allow extra time for travel. Walt Disney World is huge. It's almost 40 square miles to be exact. And you should allow for up to 90 minutes of travel time when moving from point A to point B. This includes getting from your hotel room to a dining reservation, especially at the Magic Kingdom, where you have to take a secondary form of transportation from the parking lot to the front entrance. And number 9, don't skip over the PhotoPass photographers. You'll probably see PhotoPass photographers scattered throughout the parks. Sometimes they can seem a bit aggressive if you're not used to it, but they're often using a nice camera. But did you know they'll also use your camera or your phone to take pictures for you? Utilizing PhotoPass is also a great way to get pictures of your entire family throughout the trip. And number 10, hey, get a first visit button. So at Walt Disney World, anyone's first visit is considered a celebration. So finding a cast member nearby and ask them for a free first visit button. It's a great reminder of all the fun you had during your trip of a lifetime to the most magical place on earth. Hey travelers, thank you for tuning in this week to Traveling Guru, as we explored and we got down to those top 10 things that you need to know for first-time travel to Walt Disney World for 2019-2020. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And really, we hope you got out of it as much as we put into it. And if we can get you as a travel agency to Walt Disney World for you, your friends, your family, hey, we'd love to help. All right, well, I look forward to seeing you at the House of Mouse, all right, at Walt Disney World. All right, take care. Bye-bye.